Capricorn, welcome to your work and money tarot reading for September. Let's jump on in and see what is on the cards for you. Now what I have here, Capricorn, is I have some oracle cards down the center. I have 4 cards for work, career, and I have 4 cards for money, investment, finance. So we will dig into that. Before I get started, if you wouldn't mind liking this video and thinking about maybe leaving me a comment, please do hit subscribe. It's all engagement based here on YouTube. So that is the difference between these free readings sticking around or not. So that would be amazing. And if at any time, Capricorn, you would like a personal reading to tune into your specific circumstances rather than a general reading, please do follow the first link down below to my website. I would love to read for you. Okay, well, let's jump in, Capricorn. Okay, the first oracle card out, we have the Moonology oracle card, and it's confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. Now, you have a lot of new energy, Capricorn, in your career sector, okay? I think there are new doors opening for you. I think there are new opportunities coming. However, you might need to sort of step beyond your comfort zone or expand a little bit further than your reach of what, you know, you feel capable of. Because to go to that next level, it's almost like we have to step into it and then we will become it, okay? So you're being asked to have the strength, courage, and bravery to do that. The Leo energy is all about that. And in return, you know, you really will be rewarded with something that feels really in tune for you is what I'm feeling. So new doors are definitely opening in your career. Now, I pulled the Release Jealousy card, which is an interesting one. And what I'm getting here is that this is not a time to compare yourself to others, Capricorn. Don't compare your progress to anyone, where you're at in your work, your money. You know, you're on your own unique journey here. I also feel that there's a possibility that you may have missed out on an opportunity or gone through a disappointment recently. Now, this is absolutely divine intervention because look what's coming for you. Now, I'll read this one to you before we jump in. It says, jealousy is an affirmation that you don't have something and the universe manifests exactly what you affirm. Let other people's successes inspire you rather than frustrate you. If they can have it, so can you. So that's a beautiful reminder right there. Okay, let's start with work over here, Capricorn. So the situation is the 4 of Cups. Yeah, that feels very fitting for what I'm seeing here. And look, I think that leading up until now, there's been an element of, you know, not really being satisfied with your work career. Now that might be because it's not really lighting you up anymore. Potentially you're not getting paid what you want. Or maybe, you know, maybe you've just kind of got to this point where it sort of feels in this complacency because you're not really being challenged, all right? It sort of feels like it doesn't really matter what comes your way here. You know, you're not really excited to receive it. Okay, so that's the 4 of Cups energy, and it can be known as the quiet quitting, right? Where we just sort of start pulling away, doing what we need to do. Not saying you're doing a bad job, but just doing what you need to do rather than going above and beyond. But I feel what is really stirring within you is a bigger dream or a reconnection with a dream. Because I always notice the 3 of Cups down here in this reading here, in this card, sorry. And 3 is the number of the Empress, right? So I always say the 4 of Cups is like you sort of waking up from maybe a bit of a slumber here in your, you know, your work career, and getting fired up again to follow the big dream, to get back to growth, back to joy in what you're doing. Now, the challenge, though, is the 7 of Swords. Now, a few different things here. One, we have to be careful not to sabotage by staying, you know, in that sort of quiet quitting mode or the comfortably numb and just accepting this is my lot and I'll just stay here. And even though I'm not excited, you know, this is as good as it gets. We've got to be careful not to get into that energy. Number 2, what I'm feeling is that maybe you've tried to move beyond this, right? And maybe there was an opportunity and potentially it went to somebody else, because the 7 of Swords can be, I feel like I've been taken from in a way, maybe feel a bit deceived here. Now, if that's happened to you, Capricorn, absolutely, you know, release what you're feeling, because that is divine intervention, because there's new beginnings that are far greater and far more aligned for you coming. So it's time to get back into your confidence, not compare yourself, release any, you know, feelings of, okay, I'm hard done by, because this is here for you. Now, double aces, they are new beginnings, they are new doorways that are opening for you. I am a believer in continuing to seek, because that creates the pathway for the universe to bring it in Capricorn, and ultimately what you are seeking is seeking you. So the advice is the Ace of Cups, and that is to, not settle for second best here, to not stay somewhere that you're disinterested, but be looking for the Ace of Cups, the opportunity that's going to get you back to growth, back to potential. It's actually going to fill your cup, something that's going to transform your life by giving back to you as well. So that could be something that you feel really excited about, that is really in alignment with one of your your interests, something that's really reignites the flame within you. And I just see the outcome here being the Ace of Wands, and that is like literally being offered that opportunity. So I think if you seek, then you will find, and that potential really wants to come in. And of course, the Ace of Cups can grow and expand all the way through to the 10 of Cups should we invest our energy there, right? It feels like you're actually being redirected to something that can really get you on track for bigger dreams, bigger goals than where you were. So incredible new energy, new doors opening in work, career. Confidence is the key to your success. Even if you don't feel ready for this opportunity, or you might have some fears or insecurities arise, we need to step beyond that into bravery. So let's go across here to money, Capricorn. We have the Knight of Swords in the situation, the World in the challenge. I have the Nine of Wands in the advice, and the 10 of Swords in the outcome. So it's really clear here that you're actually completing something in the money sector. Now, that could be that we are completing the end of some kind of struggle or some kind of hard cycle here. You might have been trying to pay something off, bring something to completion here, right? And it feels like, you're really being asked to keep going. This is a keep going, keep pushing energy, don't give up. That's what I get here, because the Knight of Swords feels very much like you've almost been a little bit in battle here, or you're really pushing back on something. Maybe there's been an expense come up that doesn't feel right, or maybe you're just having to kind of keep forging your way here when it comes to money. So the Knight of Swords does talk about progress though, and it does talk about a bit of a quantum leap energy, but I feel like that quantum leap will come after the kind of very big completion energy that I am seeing here. So the challenge is the World, and the World is that last major arcana that allows us to put a chapter behind us. And the energy that comes before that is Judgment, which is awakening to where we might be holding ourselves back, or where we might be playing into devil energy when it comes to finances. And that could be, feeling powerless against something, maybe against a debt or a spending habit, or, something like that. But I see you moving away from that, but maybe you're needing to make a really powerful judgment call here, to maybe, implement some change here, or to finally put this behind you. Because ultimately the World says there is a new positive cycle that wants to open here. And we have a sort of a sense of graduating a life lesson here, like a victory that really is in the financial sector. Now, the advice is the Nine of Wands. And this is a little bit of a long-term struggle energy. But the reminder with the Nine of Wands is that you have energy in the tank to see this through. Now, what I also feel is this opportunity that's coming in work, career, is a huge piece in closing out the cycle. So maybe we get pay rise here, or we've got the pathway to growth. So there's not a feeling that things are going to stagnate in this kind of like treading water on the hamster wheel that I was sort of feeling before this energy. So the Nine of Wands says keep going, keep pushing. You've just got a little bit further to go. This final wand here is going to be the 1 plus the 9, the 10 of Wands, where we have this massive sigh of relief, or releasing a weight on our shoulders, releasing a financial burden. So there we go. And you could have been struggling with this for a while. So yes, you have been through it, but I feel that is coming to completion. The outcome is the 10 of Swords, and it's like, well, finally the battle is over. And yes, it hasn't been all easy, and yeah, you might have had to be paying something off, or there might have been a loss that you've had to deal with here. But I feel that that new dawn, that new day, that sun energy is going to rise. So we have you overcoming some kind of financial stress here. We have a beautiful new opportunity that's going to link to growth here. And I just feel like there's a whole new chapter shift to do with work and money. But remember, confidence is the key to your success. You're going to have to be in your power, really embody that Leo energy of strength, courage, determination, bravery, in order to actually pull yourself up to the next rung of the ladder that is being offered to you. So I'm going to pull you an oracle card to close this out, Capricorn. I have the Oracle of the Angels close by, so we're going to go with that one. Whoa, do you know what that was? Believe. You need to believe that your ships are coming into harbor, right? And it might seem hard to believe right now, but remember, keep seeking, because this is an indication that results are coming, and that literally, it will arrive if you keep believing, trusting, and taking that action. Just because it hasn't showed up yet does not mean that it's not on its way. So we have really positive energy, but I can see that maybe there's been some struggles here. But Capricorn, believe and trust, and it really feels like powerful shifts are on their way in work career for you this month. So I'm going to leave it there, Capricorn. If you'd like a personal reading, first link down below will take you to my website. You can check out what I offer there. Don't forget to like, share, comment, hit subscribe on your way out. That would be really helpful. And do come across to Instagram if you are interested in daily readings and content and more from me. I would love to have you over there. I'm very interactive. And I will see you back here very soon for another reading. Do take care. Bye for now.